Hey everyone, I thought I'd make this little video here, give you an update of what's going on. The camera gets a little shaky, sorry, it's kind of cold here. It's about 24 degrees outside today. Uh, I'm out in my truck right now. Uh, I got word from my dad that my body kit ended up coming in, so that's good. Should be I'll be getting that on Christmas, so I won't be putting it on until probably spring, but it's good to know that it came in. He said the box is huge that it came in. He had a heck of a time getting it in the house because they made it one big long box, so we'll see how that is when I get it on Christmas. I'll put up a video and show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, I had to take two of our cats yesterday and have them neutered, which was fun. But no more kittens at least, so that's good. Now we got two boys and three girls, and I gotta have the three girls fixed now. And I stopped at the vet here in town and asked them how much it was to neuter cats, and they said, oh, it's like $150, and you have to have an appointment, bring them in for an appointment first, and then you have to wait a month, and then we can do it. Well, I called in Bradford, Pennsylvania, to the animal hospital, and I asked them how much it was, and they said to neuter a cat at $64, and you can bring them. They do it on Tuesdays, so you just bring them over, set it up, bring them over, to get it done. You don't have to have a vet appointment. You don't have to do all that crap. So, needless to say, that's where I took them to get it done. Females are $89. It was like $185 here in town. So that tells you how much they're screwing people over here because they're the only vet in town. So I won't ever take my animal to them. That's just freaking ridiculous. But yeah. And then my toilet, the thing that puts the water in it was leaking, so I ended up changing that, and I ended up having to change the whole toilet because the damn thing started leaking when I started messing with it. So that was another thing I had to do yesterday. I had to run and get a new toilet. So it's just been one thing after another here. And my Dodge, I went to get boots for work because we get new boots every year. They're nice enough and they give us a free pair of boots every year. And I started having, something was grinding in the front of it while we were going down the road. And I don't know if it was from sitting, the caliper might have been hanging up on it and grinding, or I don't know what's going on with it, but we got to where I get my boots at, and it sat for a little bit, and then I thought maybe it was the axle for the four-wheel drive. This has independent front suspension, so I was thinking maybe it was the axle, or maybe the wheel bearings going bad, or God, which I hope not, because they're them unibearing things, and they're like $500 fucking a piece for them. So, but I put it in four-wheel drive and ran it about half hour to the next place we were going after I got my boots. And I don't know, never did it again. It did it twice. Once we left where I get my boots, and then after that it quit doing it, and it hasn't done it since. So I don't know if it was just from sitting, because I really don't run it that much, because the damn thing's so hard on gas. I can't afford it. Only drive it when I'm off. So it's kind of, it just kind of sits here unless my wife needs to go somewhere, and then her dad takes her because she don't have her license. So he's the only other person that drives it besides me. So, but I don't know. So, and it's doing all right now. So I don't know what the hell its problem was, but I was thinking about getting rid of it anyway, because my wife has a hard time getting stuff in the back of it, in and out of it, and it's just so damn hard on gas that, it's got the smallest V8 they make, and I only get like 15 miles to a gallon. For me, that's kind of hard, because I work, 45 minutes away from where I live, so, when it gets bad out and I gotta drive it, it's just unbelievable in gas. I put $50 in it, and it gives me a half a tank, so, I can't do that. But I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah, I thought I'd show you guys. We got some snow, little bit, but it's supposed to get up in the 40s here by the end of the week, like 48 on Friday. So it'll all be gone again. I was just put my son on the van a little bit ago to go to school, and the guy that drives it was saying we're not supposed to have much snow this winter, but it's going to be cold temperatures. So that's fine by me. I can handle the cold temperature. I hate the damn snow. It'd be nice if it'd just be a little bit so you don't have to shovel. I hate shoveling. That's the worst thing about the snow that I hate, is having to shovel it. But yeah, I thought I'd make this little video. I did get my body kit, so that's sweet. I got one more piece I want to get, the flat wing that goes over the back hatch. That's like $100 and some. I'm gonna get that, and then I'll be done with the body part of it. I gotta get some parts gotta get some new tires, because the ones that are on it, I just put them on there, and the one has a flat spot in it, like the wheel was dragging, and it just shaved half the tire off it. I don't know what the hell happened there, but I gotta get 4 new tires for it, and brakes. I think I'm just gonna replace the rotors and the drums and all the brake stuff, because I've replaced the pads one time on the front, and I've never replaced the ones in the back since I owned it. So I think it's time to just replace everything and start out new. And I think I need a ball joint, on the driver's side in the front. So every time I go to take off, something's clunking up there. But when I had to redo I thought my wheel bearing was bad in it, and here it was the brakes were hanging up on the driver's side, and when I went to pull the whole thing off, I went to take the axle nut off, and when they did it at the factory, they rammed it on there, and it stripped it right out, so I had to replace the axle, and the one I got, I don't think it's right because it keeps clunking and stuff. I don't know if it's that, if it's the ball joint's bad, or because I know there was a bit of play in it, but when you have everything on there, it don't wiggle back and forth. But I don't know. I might just replace because you have to replace the whole A arm. You can't just pull the ball joint out, so I might just get an A arm for it and put that in too. I can get them on eBay pretty cheap and get, the brakes and everything. I can get rotors and pads for it for $68 on eBay, shipped to me, or I think it's $86. Sorry, shipped to me. So that's not bad. So I'll get that all tuned up and get some stuff done with that once it gets nice out again. And my father-in-law offered me a single car carport for $150. It's a pretty good sized one. He's had it for a while. He needs the money for bills and stuff, so I decided I was going to buy that. I'll probably just take it and put it over here somewhere. I got to get rid of that boss. I might put it where my car is sitting over there. And then I'll have some place to work on stuff, when it gets nasty out. And, if it's sun really hot out and stuff, I can get up underneath there. So that was my main problem. It'd either be raining like hell or it'd be, 90 degrees out and hotter than hell, and you can't stand in the sun if it's that hot all day long. So I'll probably be getting that sometime here. And I gotta give him the money, and then he's gonna tear it down. We're gonna bring it down, set it up. So, but it's a pretty nice one. I don't have sides on it, just the roof and the poles and stuff. But I figure I can go to like Lowe's or somewhere, or there's another place not too far from here. They deal in that fiberglass corrugated siding. I was gonna maybe get some of that and, put that on there and seal it all in. And then make it look half decent, But we'll see how it goes, one thing at a time here. And we went and looked at a camp the other day, on Monday. There's a camp up here for sale. Someone's selling it for $4,900. You get like 0.38 acres in the camp, and it's way out in the middle of nowhere, around a bunch of other camps. And I was looking at it, I'd like to have something like that. I mean, the camp needs a lot of work, but even if you tore it down and had the land, I got a pop-up camper. I could always take it out there and just use the land to, put the camper on, camp on it. It really wouldn't matter, but I don't know, throwing it around. I'm sure it'll get sold before I ever get around to thinking about it, but I always like going and looking at stuff, so it's the adventure, not the buying of it, I guess. So, but, well, I guess this video is long enough, and I figured I'd let you guys know what was going on with me. So, I hope you guys have a good week. I don't know if I'll make another video or not, but if I don't, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.